Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Reviewcade. I'm Andrew.
I'm Nick, and by the way, I think, did you just have a cookie? Because your breath smells like chocolate cookies, and it's wonderful.
Smelling my breath.
Yeah.
Getting nice up close and personal with my lips.
Not that close and personal, but we are sitting close to each other while we record the show.
It's very romantic.
Yes. No, so Andrew, when he goes to Washington, there's this place, I guess, that we just say
They make gluten-free cookies at their bakery.
yeah,
and they make molasses, they make chocolate chip, and I think I think those are the only two that they are like comfortable making. I think they've made a chocolate cookie one before.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure on that, but the molasses cookies are the reason that Satan was ejected from heaven was because he made those cookies, and well, God was a little jealous.
He pissed off God with his baking ability.
Yes, those cookies are sinful. So thank you, Hagen, for making those gluten-free molasses cookies, because good lord, do they make my panties drop.
Jesus.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Okay. These little spinning umbrella tops are just a pain in the ass. You can't move on them. That's why I was like kind of paused a little. I'm like, hey, Andrew, look at what I'm doing. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like when a child tells a parent, like, look at mom, dad, look what I'm doing, and they're just doing like the most like mundane
shit.
thing.
And you're like,
yeah.
wow, I'm very impressed by that.
Yeah, and then on the inside they're just like, my kid's a fucking moron.
My kid's absolute. Do I need to get this? Do I need to have this child removed from existence? Do they not qualify as? Do they have they reached a new IQ low?
Yes.
Oh wow! You can squirt ketchup out of the bottle. Great job!
Great job, Jimmy. Now go do your fucking homework or do something to pay the bills around here.
Pay the taxes for this house.
I'm 7. Well, you time to earn your fucking keep, Jimmy.
When I was your age.
Oh God. Back in my day. Damn it.
Ooh, very close.
Very close.
Meanwhile, your ass is just getting imprinted on newspapers everywhere. People are, it's like, my neighbor's got an imprint of a hedgehog's butt.
Yeah.
Why is there a brown star on my newspaper?
It's like you ever watch Beavis and Butthead when you were younger? Like the original Beavis and Butthead?
Yes.
Do you remember, there was that like episode where there was like this guy like broke out of jail or whatever, and he and I guess Beavis and Butthead like convinced him to do like something with tattoos. Like basically they told him like, dude, you'd be like a tattoo artist. And his thing, like his passion was, and it made the news, was like, a local like prisoner is being known for tattooing butts on butts.
I did not see that episode.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, I have. So they sold the DVD, like the collection of them. Mm-hmm. I have the fucking collection.
You know, now that I think about it, Beavis and Butthead was sort of like the original late night Adult Swim content.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Because you had them, you also had, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Well, no. Beavis and Butthead was MTV.
Oh, I know.
But I'm saying, like, the kind of content that you watch late at night now.
Yeah, compared.
On Adult Swim, they were kind of like the originators of that low, like, not super fancy schmancy, animation style, but like an adult cartoon. Yeah. For that.
And what worked was like they were on MTV, and like a good portion, like what they're mostly known for is making fun of music videos. Mm-hmm. And so, it's just it's ooh wow, I just escaped certain death. Oh shit. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I'm dead.
Bye. No amount of rings will save you there,
No,
bud.
God damn it.
Why is there all this blood in my newspaper?
So, yeah. This isn't the comic section.
This isn't the comic section.
I remember my mom, and this is just talking about Beavis and Butthead, just 90s parent. So my mom, this is why one of the reasons why I love my mother so much. So
shout out to Nick's mom.
So my mother, when it came to like my dad was there, like, you know, like I said this in a very early episode, like, you know, my dad was anti-Mortal Kombat, my mom wasn't, yada yada yada. My mother, when I was in 5th grade, I played basketball for my school, and in practice, we didn't have practice jerseys or anything like that, so we just wore like gym clothes basically. My mother bought me a Beavis and Butthead T-shirt, and on it, they are wearing baseball uniforms.
You're right.
And they said, no! Oh, thank God. They're wearing baseball uniforms, and Butthead says, hey, Beavis, do you think you're going to make it to third base?
Oh my God.
So I'm in 5th grade. Mind you, this is a Catholic school I'm attending.
Yes!
I'm at Sacred...
Yes!
I'm attending Sacred Heart Elementary in Syracuse, New York. 5th grade, wearing a Beavis and Butthead T-shirt where Butthead asks Beavis in a very, you know, hidden message way, hey, do you think you're going to get blown today? And nobody said a goddamn thing. Not my coaches, and our school principal was a nun. She didn't say shit, because I always claimed we used to wear that shirt when we had dress down day. So, yeah, a nun was our principal, and she didn't say a goddamn thing. So it was really, I felt like the coolest kid in fucking school, man. Like, it was, and also my mother, when Beavis and Butthead Do America came out in theaters, my mother, I remember I was laying in bed, she wakes up, she said, hey, I had a day off. I had a day off from school as well, I think I was on vacation. And she said, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to go to a movie. She goes, okay, what do you want to go see? I said, Beavis and Butthead Do America. My mother took me to Beavis and Butthead Do America, and she enjoyed it.
Jesus.
Like, my mother is a goddamn saint.
It reminds me that the first R-rated film I ever went and saw, like legally went and saw.
Yes.
I saw with my father, and it was Role Models.
Oh my God. You know what my dad took
The
me?
most perverse, like, honestly, I will say, Role Models is actually one of the best comedies of of like recent times.
Oh yeah, it's really
Weirdly
good.
enough, I mean, it's a lot of it is just like tits and sex jokes and all that shit.
Yeah.
But it's well done, like weirdly well done. I think Role Models is an excellent comedy, but to go see that with your
Dad.
father,
Hey, anytime.
Fucking sleeping meds and fucking.
Yeah. And then when Paul runs somebody campfire and Paul runs talking like, every second, X amount of your children are caught in child sex trafficking. And it's like, whoa! You know, and like, you know, I've of course met your dad. I went on vacation with your dad, and yeah, you seen that with your dad. but like my dad. So it's kind of like with my dad. My first rated R movie I saw with my dad. So there was a movie where, so my dad and I would go see movies, and this is the year. Remember the movie Election with Matthew Broderick? So it was like, I think made in the 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s or whatever. But my dad and I, we go see, I forgot when we went to go see in the theater, and it ended, and my dad and I, you know, we like to, you know, go theater jump after we're done seeing a movie. And, you know, so we're going theater to theater, and my dad and I, you know, we're going to see another movie, and my dad, and I said, oh, you know, I want to see this, and my dad's like, okay, and clearly on the theater marquee it says Election, and I had the poster. I said, Dad, I go, this isn't the right theater. Oh, no, it is. He said, no, Nick, it's the right theater. I know it's the right theater. It wasn't the right theater. You want to know why? Because, first of all, we were going to go see an animated movie, and the scene that we walked in on was a guy saying to this girl, her pussy gets so wet. and that was the line. And my dad and I immediately walked out. And my dad was upset. He goes to, of course, to the person. You know, we walked to a movie theater, and my son heard this. And I looked at my dad. Literally, this is the type of son I am. I said, Dad, I told you it wasn't the right one. I'm like 8, 9 years old at the time. I'm like, Dad, I told you it wasn't the right theater. And he just like he just gave me this look like, shut up, Nick. So yeah, but as I got older, my like teenage years, like 14, 15 around there, my dad took me to see American Pie.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad took me to see all the American Pies.
Oh, God.
So seeing American Pie, seeing the Nadia scene in American Pie with my father in attendance, was interesting. It was very, very interesting.
It's been a tradition for my father and I to watch rated R films together.
Yes.
Like we what?
The fuck? Oh, time.
Oh, you ran out of time.
Damn it. I forgot time was a thing in this.
So like some of my favorite R-rated films I've seen with my father. So like went and saw Cloverfield in theaters with my dad. I went and saw District 9 with my dad. I watched There'll Be Blood with my father for the first time.
Right.
Like that. Though a lot of those movies specifically, I have very specific memories of watching with my father. I don't think Role Models was the best movie to go see with my dad. Just because the type of humor is not
It's not. It doesn't get your dad's stamp of approval. Let's say.
I mean, he thought it was funny, but did he love it?
Probably not.
No, not really.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of the more entertaining things to think about. Because at the time I'm going and I'm just like, oh my god, there's tits and like there's all these jokes I wasn't allowed to,
Yeah, like what is this world? Like that I am part of now. Oh yeah. But again, like anytime you can introduce that, anytime a movie can introduce a child to the wonders that is Kiss, that's a good goddamn movie. Ah, shit! If there's one thing I hate in video games, there's multiple things, but it's these little things in the walls, and they have in games where they disappear after like so many seconds, and so you gotta like time your jumps, and it's fucking annoying. There we go. Yay!
Those two mountains over there? Titties.
Those two clouds? Titties. Titties are everywhere. God, I fucking love that movie.
There's just some really like iconic and magical moments in that, like really just.
They're wonderful.
That and Anchorman, like.
Oh my god. It's so quotable.
My dad and I were trying to find a comedy. We watched something while I was back home.
Yeah.
And we were trying to find a decent comedy to watch. And lately, I have not been seeing any like classic standard comedies.
Okay.
Like the kind of stuff like Anchorman or Role Models or
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire, movies that like that are iconic in their comedy.
Not only they're iconic, but they're so iconic to the point where they're very quotable.
Exactly.
Like, that's what makes a good movie, or especially a good comedic movie, is a movie that's really, really quotable.
And
like Anchorman.
Just lately, I haven't really seen. We watched The Art of Self-Defense.
Yes.
Which is the Jesse Eisenberg is in it. It's a comedy about karate.
Yes.
But it's a dark comedy, and it was charming. It was funny. It was very Napoleon Dynamite-esque.
Right.
But it didn't capture, I feel like, the same energy as Napoleon Dynamite. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like, I feel like some of these comedies are attempting to do, like, capture the magic of past comedies without actually, like, things that are great. Like, we were looking at one, we watched the trailer for, what's it called? Little Monsters, which is a zombie movie where a kindergarten class goes on a field trip and they the field trip that they go on turns into a zombie apocalypse, and Lupita Nyong'o, I think is how you pronounce. I can't.
Yeah.
A wonderful actress is in it, and it just kind of looked like an attempt at trying to recreate sort of the Hot Fuzz-esque Shaun of the Dead vibes, instead of like, you know, it felt like somebody trying to make a movie like that, rather than
right
making an original movie. I don't know. That to me is kind of what I've been seeing a lot lately with comedy, is they seem to be trying to mimic or copy things that have worked in the past, rather than coming up with some newer things.
Like we said with Shaun of the Dead, it's like, oh, they try to Americanize. It's kind of like Americanization, a little bit of Shaun of the Dead mixed with a couple other, different elements. But like, we look at something like that, but then we look at something like, in terms of zombies, and in the Apocalypse.
Phenomenal.
Which, you aren't a big, here's how I knew I had to see it, or we had to watch it. Because you're not a musical person at all. You hate musicals.
I don't like music. Like, I will tolerate musicals, but I will tolerate musicals.
Yes.
Not I like musicals.
Yes.
I will watch them if it's like I have to watch it.
Yes.
I mean, okay, Book of Mormon, phenomenal.
Oh, I saw it live. It was fantastic.
Very few and far between for musicals for me.
Right.
There's the preface.
It's Book of Mormon and nothing else.
No, Anna and the Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, and the Apocalypse.
I will watch that again and again. That is a wonderful film.
Yes.
Wonderful. If you have not seen it, I believe it is now available to watch on Hulu.
Yep.
One of the best musicals you will ever see in your entire life. Very creative, very original, excellent, like, songs that you were not expecting to be that good, and that catchy, and then moments of, oh wow, I'm feeling shit. I'm actually feeling things. Whoa, that's, I wasn't expecting this from a movie that's like this.
When they sing Human Voice, like, goddamn, does that hit you hard? Because it's a song, for people who haven't seen it, it's a song about, wanting that human connection, just to hear somebody's voice during, a zombie apocalypse. Or just even now, with, like, what's going on.
with the pandemic. Having a connection, having a human connect. Oh, whoa,
shit.
Wow, yowzers. Being able to connect on a human level with someone.
Yes.
And not feeling so terribly alone. That's... What was... Speedy Boost. Extra Speedy Sonics. It's a very human movie, I think.
Oh, thank God.
When you hit that TV, does it... The Eggman TV, it doesn't do...
No, it takes away your, it takes away all your rings. It's like when you play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and you go into those little slot machines, if you get like 3 Eggmans, like the little like beetle metal things come and take your rings away.
Right.
Yeah. Whee!
So that's our commercial for. Ooh, what did I do?
I think that's the water. That's the bubble.
Oh, it's a bubble shield.
Yeah.
That is a big recommend from me, definitely.
Yes. Definitely.
Even if, like, as a person who does not like musicals,
yes,
that is one of the best, most entertaining and enjoyable pieces of musical cinema.
Yeah.
Okay, musicals, but musical cinema, even harder.
Yeah.
Like, at least I can appreciate the, like, theatrics of a damn.
Sliding into the weekend.
Samurai robot.
Yep.
Come on, Nick. You gotta use your Ghost of Tsushima skills.
Come on, I did beat Ghost of Tsushima, and it's really fucking good. I cannot recommend the game enough. there is some like busy work with like you have to go like to the enemy camps and stuff like that, but at the same time, don't feel as much. So like the difference between the busy work in a game like Ghost of Tsushima within the busy work of a game of like Spider-Man is Ghost of Tsushima, like the enemy types different, like they're different, and whereas and you can like collect stuff like after you clear out the camps. Oh shit! I got 0 ring. I just realized. Oh my god. After Ghost of Tsushima, in Ghost of Tsushima, you can collect supplies. You can upgrade your armor. You can upgrade your weapons. You can do a bunch of different shit. Whereas with Spider-Man, it's like, oh, I'm saving somebody from the trunk of a car for the 15th time.
Yeah.
It doesn't really change. It's the same rinse, wash, repeat. Whereas Ghost of Tsushima, the camps are of course in different areas. There's different types of enemies. I mean, the same Mongol enemies that you have to face, but like
they're designed in a way that.
Well, what I like is that the game. Fuck, I have no rings. God damn it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Whoa.
Tails,
fuck me! Oh!
Whoa, hey.
Oh, hey.
That's fan fiction right there.
Yeah, that is.
Tails fucked me! Oh, yeah. There's somebody out there who's like, Reviewcade fanflicks?
Yeah. Oh my god, I gotta start way back at Act 1. You're fucking kidding me with this bullshit?
Ooh.
Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. We'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye!
And remember always to,
like and subscribe and send us your goat and pup pic, your corgi and your goat pics. Bye.